I'm at the age now where I feel like when I put on makeup, it makes me look older. So I keep not putting on makeup. And I feel like I didn't blend out my colors very well. It is what it is. I want to document today because my Finny Poo, that's where I call them that, is getting braces today.
What?
I'm talking about you.
What?
That you're getting braces today and I'm so excited.
You forgot to put on the air thingy.
What?
You forgot to put on the air.
Well, I figured we're leaving, so I didn't expect you to go in there and then you had chocolate face and I forgot.
Then you thought about that?
No, I didn't. I totally forgot. Sorry. But anyways, today is going to be a super fun day to document because it's just...
Are you going to put this in your journal?
In my journal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He got his braces.
Oh my goodness. He just like his mama. Okay, are we done, cars? I feel like there's so many more cars than there used to be. Oh my gosh, I literally can't see. Okay, here we go. By the grace of God. But yeah, it's a really exciting day, and I'm only working until noon today, and I'm going to get off early and steal him right out of school, and we're gonna go over there. I know that they have to do, I think they said one more x-ray just to see all the teeth in your gums and make sure that when they put on your braces, they're moving them in a good way so all your teeth can come through and they don't have to pull any. So that is the plan. And when he comes home today, he'll have a grill. So anyways, that's all. And I'm really excited because he hasn't had school pictures yet. So it'll be one of my favorite school pictures ever. Just like I have school pictures with braces on, and they're some of my favorite. Getting braces for him was a little bit like financially concerning. So I was like, oh my gosh, I don't know, like it's gonna cost us thousands of dollars, and can we afford that? And then Ryan reminded me that through his work, he can do care credit, and Finley's orthodontic bill can be covered under it at his work. So that's what we're doing. We're putting it all on care credit, and the money will just slowly come out of his weekly paychecks in smaller payments, and it's all good. So I'm very thankful for that. So I was like, we're gonna have to save, blah blah blah, but we can make it work. We can budget it in this way. He went to a dentist and they recommended braces for him because when they did the x-ray, they saw a tooth was stuck behind another tooth that's already grown in, and eventually it'll have trouble coming out, or it will come in super crooked and push all of his other teeth. And so they referred us to an orthodontist. So we're going for it, and the orthodontist told me that their plan is to put the brackets across his teeth and actually pull his teeth outward to create space in his mouth for all of the teeth that are underneath to come in, and he'll have a nice straight smile. But he is a little bit nervous. He said, coming out of the house, he's like, I don't want to talk about it. And he said something about his legs feeling weird. Like, I think that he's just nervous. And he says he's a little bit scared. And I told him, like, I remember, but I don't remember braces. I had them when I was in 6th, 7th grade. And I remember there obviously being a lot of tension in the mouth. I feel like maybe I had a headache here and there, but I don't remember crying. So I don't know. I do feel like both of my boys are more sensitive, like sensory wise, and so it doesn't necessarily have to be a painful thing. It can just be uncomfortable, and that can mentally impact them. And so I think that Brody's a little bit more sensitive than Finley, but I am like mentally preparing myself to be compassionate and supportive if he is, you know, wigging out and saying, you know, I want to get these off because they're uncomfortable, you know, like we'll get through it. It'll be fine. And I did plan for a couple soft lunches for him so that way, you know, he doesn't have to eat anything too dense or chewy those first few days. So dinner tonight is white chicken chili, and then for lunches he has the option of like Uncrustables and chicken noodle soup and I feel like those are, oh, and mac and cheese. Those are like the 3 go-tos I have for the next few days for him, just in case his mouth is sore. And Ryan threw on a cherry on the top and said that on the days that he gets his braces tightened, we can do a family trip to ice cream. And he loved that. Well, initially we said we would take Finley, but Brody was in the room and he was like, where's my ice cream? Like, so we made it into a family event every time he gets his braces tightened. So I'll have to verify with Ryan if we're doing ice cream tonight as a family or if he wants me to just take Finley right afterwards to get ice cream. But you know, we're just doing new things here all the time. Today at work, I'm going to interview 2 ladies for that Russian position I spoke about, and I think I'm going to prepare some check-ins to start doing those by the end of this week into next week. So should be a fun day. Okay, it's right before orthodontist time. What are your thoughts in the moment? Any thoughts? Any thoughts you got? Hello, Earth to Finley.
I don't know.
Anything you want to remember forever about braces?
Nothing.
Don't want to remember any of it?
No, I was kidding.
I picked him up at lunch, and so he got to have McDonald's because he couldn't have a rumbly tumbly in there.
And I have to go to the bathroom with them. They're not open.
Yeah, we're waiting for them to come back. Okay, well, next time you'll see Finn, he'll have cool braces. Just gave me a new channel name, Mom Awakened.
And look at my teeth. I don't like them at all.
But you got ice cream for him.
Yeah. It's not worth it. Can I finish this?
Yeah,
Here?
sure. I'm just waiting on you.
Car?
You could. We survived braces. We have very big feelings about the adjustment to them, but
I died.
I showed him that he has to tear his food to eat it so he doesn't bite into things and knock the brackets off, because then we got to go back. But he's gonna do good. It's going well. It's going well. Hi. I just laid on my floor and did my workout. And I have a really awesome coach. My timer's still going. I have a really awesome coach from my gym, because she sent me all the moves and she put like little explanations of what they were. There was one move I'm questioning if I did it right, but my hope is that I'll make it to the Thursday class okay, and I will get to see my version after reading her instructions and what we were actually supposed to do. So, yeah, I'm glad I did that. And I also got over 10,000 steps in because I took like a 45-minute walk. There was some breaks in there because of this fella and his bike situation, but he did hurt himself. You really want to? Okay. Trigger warning. Bruises and scabs coming. This kid, I don't know if they can see it, but hold on. There you go. This kid's a bike rider. He's working on braking, man. But I can say that I did my workout and I didn't have to go to the gym, and now it's only almost 8 o'clock, so that's awesome. And I spent a little extra time with this guy, even though he was flustered, to say the least.
So did you already take a video of my braces?
Uh-huh.
You want like a full one of my braces?
What do you mean?
Like a full video talking about my braces?
Do you want to make a full video
Yeah.
talking about your braces? I think of like questions and answers so that way you're prepared.
Well, you gotta questions in the comment.
Okay.
You gotta get questions.
Any questions you guys have about braces, go ahead and put it in the comment, and Finley will address those with some answers.
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna go take a shower. I haven't really been doing great with my diet the last like 3 days because Sunday we had McDonald's for dinner. Yesterday Sunday I also made those fudge things. So Monday at work I ate like 4 of them, and then I was like, well, heck, I ate those. So then I ate some fries or some chips, and then I didn't measure out dinner, and I had ice cream, and I'm like, okay, what's happening? And then today I was doing better. I just had steak for my lunch, but then this kid got picked up too early for lunch, so he had McDonald's, and I smelled his fries, and so I had like 15 fries.
No, you had only like 2.
I had more than that. And
You
then
didn't sneak some?
I don't think you were paying attention.
Oh.
And then I ate 4 of his nuggets. I should say 3 point.
You ate 4?
Yes, I ate 4.
That's
of them.
what happened to all mine.
You ate 6 of them. You said you were full.
I was. Then you ate all of them.
And then we went to Dairy Queen because we said he'd have ice cream afterwards, and I got tempted and I had a Misty slush.
Mm-hmm.
It was a small one, but it was still a lot of calories. And then I ate a couple bites of his cheeseburger.
Well,
Like 3 bites. Like 3 pinches of your cheeseburger. So
I was hungry, okay? And that was a little bit of my dinner because I had barely any stuff for dinner. All I had is whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's
So
it called?
peanut butter and jelly?
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. We're doing soft foods today and tomorrow to give his teeth a break. He's got some ibuprofen.
You want to see? Again?
Okay, yes, of course. Oh gosh, they're already looking like they're changing. Oh my gosh. It's wild. Okay, well, I'll pick up this video tomorrow maybe, or maybe it'll be Friday. Who knows with me? Okay, it's a random Sunday becoming evening. It is 4:45. Oh, come back here. And this lighting, ooh, my eyes are getting old. Oh, where am I going to put this? Where am I going to put this? Do I need a stand? Hold on, I didn't really think about this. Okay. I was watching all my girlies vlog today, and it made me want to vlog, even though my Sunday is nearing an end. So, that's what we're doing. And I've been reading so many books. So many books. And I am currently flipping all of my stuff in my closet to be backwards. So that way I can review this closet at the end of winter and see what I never wore. Because sometimes I get attached to things that I know I don't wear, or I like think I try to convince myself that I did wear. So I'm just going fresh into this November with a plan, and we'll just see how it goes, you know? We'll just see. Maybe it will help challenge me, because I have a feeling I'm going to pay attention to these hangers and try and find ones I haven't worn yet to then wear. I am kind of messing up my order now that I'm thinking about this, but it's fine. It's fine. It's just fine. I basically have all of the shirts and clothes that I wear to work in this closet. And everything else that's in my drawers is for like cozy. There's some cozy in here too, but like at home, bed, you know, that ordeal. Oh my gosh, I'm throwing stuff. Oh my gosh. So yeah, how's it going? I am finally feeling myself. I got COVID from my husband, and it attacked my sinuses terribly and my energy terribly, to where yeah, I just wasn't doing well. And today is the first day that I've woke up where I was like, okay, like, hello, I kind of feel normal today. I feel like if I really wanted to, I could go to the gym, which also I had the plan of doing these 30 days of movement. And my intention was to start it November 1st. It is November 2nd. And my husband was like, Monday we start fresh. Like, we're going to get back into our movement and all of that. And that just sounds better, because I still wasn't feeling great yesterday. And like I said, today was the first day that I have woken up feeling like, okay, like I kind of feel normal. What is this? So yeah, I should do that to my pants too. Let's flip my pants over. I kind of want to go through this closet and better organize it, because I have things back here, like, for instance, this really cool purse. It's like, do I keep it or do I let it go? It does have a purpose. The purpose is like, if I go to a rock and roll concert. But I've kind of gotten into the whole thing of, I don't like bringing bags into concerts because it slows you down. So, I don't know. I'm actually gonna put this over here because I might put it on a marketplace thing. Anyways, there's just stuff in here. There's a backpack. I haven't worn this in forever. I probably could actually donate this because I just don't want to wear it, you know? But again, I get in my head and I'm like, oh my gosh, but what if you want to wear it? Why do I need this? Somebody? Anybody? Why do I need this? I don't. I don't need that. Okay, this though, like, listen, it's a fanny pack. It's a fanny pack, and sometimes you need one. Like, for real, you need one. I feel like I gotta keep the fanny pack, because there's gonna be a day I regret getting rid of that. But anyways, oh yeah, I was switching around my pants. I'm feeling better, guys, and I've been reading a whole lot. I've been reading a book. It's like a daily Buddha book, and it gives me something to reflect on every day. This morning it was reflecting on, oh gosh, was it Riches to Rags? Or was that yesterday? Well, recently it was really honing in on the fact that anything could happen today and my financial security could go poof. And the reason that's a good thought is because it's really important to live mindfully, live in a way that doesn't keep you in crazy amounts of debt, and be intentional with your money, because it's very common for people to make more and then accrue more debt. And why is that? That's so true. So true. I think though this morning they were talking about the fact that we lose people. Like there's death of relationships, there's physical, like actual death of people. I have so many tights. Are these good tights? Wait. I thought I ran out of tights. This whole thing is full of tights. 'Tis the season for tights. Oh, this is exciting. What was that? Were those fun tights? Oh my word. Okay, well, this needs to be out more because I want to wear it. What is this? Oh, these are important. These right here are how you keep your Disney pins stuck to your bag. They're like little locks. I ordered a bunch of these because Disneyland is almost always out. I have a random little thing full of things. Oh, I forgot about that. I wonder if that'll fit. Is this thing still pierced? Let's see. Rosie, you want it in here, but you're sitting at the door like you don't want to be in here. What do you want? Oh, I thought that went right through. I was excited. And it did not go right through. Is my ear still pierced? I don't know. I don't know if it is. I took this earring out like for my teeth scan or whatever. And I also took out an earring from my nose, and now I don't have my piercings anymore. I was trying to see if this is still pierced. I feel like it might be. Ooh. Ooh. I feel like I can barely feel it. A little bit of skin that grew over. It feels like. Oh my gosh, it's still pierced. Hold on. She's still pierced. I thought I lost this earring. My mom got me like diamond earrings when I was a young lady. And I've always kept one in this one because I liked the round back. And I lost it, but I just found it in my closet. Very exciting. Very, very exciting. I need to flip around my dresses in the same fashion that I just did all of my other stuff. So this is one of those fits that I got from my sister. It is shorts. This is a romper and it's like silky. Will I ever wear this? I don't know, but I'm gonna try. I'm certainly gonna try. I do have some more pounds to lose before I can wear it. How am I doing with my weight? Well, so glad you asked. I'm up a little bit, but obviously I had basically October off between going to Disneyland, birthdays, getting sick, all the things. I only had like one partial week in between everything where I participated in my healthy activities. So I've been mentally wanting to get back on the health train. I've just had one thing after another, but now that I'm feeling better, I didn't have one sinus headache today, which blessed be, and I feel like my normal energy is back. So, all right, there's a lot in here, which is making me question my decisions. I really want to not get into like minimalism, but I think they call it like essentialism, where you have your essential things. And I don't know how much more different that is than minimalism, but it's a mind frame that really helps you pause and think before you go buy. I enjoy watching other people buy and like share and stuff, but for me personally, my house is just small and cluttered and crazy. And there are things that I love, but that just don't make sense, like this. I love him. Hold on, it's a flashlight, and he's the cutest. However, every time I see him on my desk, I'm like, why do I have you? Because the lights are gonna go off and Curious George is gonna help me in the cutest fashion ever. Okay? I have stuff like that all over my house. Or like, why do I have tiny Funyuns in here? I don't even like Funyuns, but I have them. Teeny tiny version. All over my house, it's like that. Oh, Lord help me. I just want to be better. I just want to be better. So yeah. Started reading a book on that. I haven't decided if I'm going to buy it because I just read the sample, like, beginning pieces. And I've been reading The Mountain Is You. I think that's the name of it, where it talks about how basically you get in your own way of things in life. And I sure do. I sure do. I'm so glad you guys are here to see this amazing view of me. I wanted to come in here and just straighten up a little bit because my craft room is the last room that gets any attention from me. It's been a minute too since I have sat and crafted because we had our work thing where I was decorating for Candyland. Does this light help? Whoa. I was decorating for Candyland, and that took a lot of my creative juices. And now that that has ended, I'm like, do I keep the ball rolling and like keep doing the things, or do we pause now? I kind of feel like I need to pause and just get things in order. I don't know what to do with this. Oh my gosh. It doesn't go with any of the decor. Oh, this was my mouse pad at work. Amazing, I know. But I have this really fun clock. So cute. But it doesn't go with any room in my house. None of the rooms. So I have stuff like that I need to deal with. That's not the soda I was drinking. This is definitely old soda. Oh my gosh. Blah. Blah. Oh, there's another marker. I let Finley borrow my markers, and now I just keep coming across them. They just keep popping up. And of course, they're not in order. Mama puts them in order, and Finley's like, this doesn't matter. We don't need to do this. If I shift that, I can, I think this is technically a yellow color. Let's do that. I tried to color coordinate these so that way when I'm looking for a color, I can go find it faster. I also have worked a teeny bit in my my junk journal, not too much though. I started like a junk journal page where I could write about books I'm reading, like maybe track them down this. I haven't quite decided what I'm gonna do there. I just kind of quickly set it up. And then I need to add some pictures of Chewy on this page. So it's another page I kind of just set up. I started another like Dutch Brothers sticker spread because my other one got full. So those are stickers from coffee treats I've gotten this year. I'll cover this. Oh, I can't really show this one. I did a wedding one for Ryan's niece. And then I did a 4th of July spread. These are all the different fireworks that I kept or was able to keep pieces of. So I wrote about the 4th of July in here, just as a little memory. And then I think that's it. We had my husband's birthday. So I did a little spread of random scraps I kept, and then they did a crumble cookie like appreciation. I don't know if I showed this one to you guys, but that's it. That's all I've added. I've been slacking in the crafting. I don't know. A little bit here, a little bit there. That's who I be. That's just simply who I be. I'll probably put this clock on Marketplace and see what happens. There's going to be somebody that has a theme that goes with that clock. Because I bought it. I bought it from Etsy for a lot of money. Because somebody made it. This dress I really like. I'm borderline going to get rid of it. Only because it is starting to get too big. I noticed that when I was wearing it. Like it's just kind of baggy here. But I'm gonna wear it one more time, and I almost feel like maybe I could layer it, like put a long sleeve underneath this. We'll see. I have a vision here. I'm not quite ready to let it go. I like that it has pockets, and I really like the gold zipper down the back, so we'll see. We will see. It's so funny. My husband put this on for Halloween because this was part of his Halloween costume. And I thought he was just wearing it because I thought it looked nice. He's so funny. Looking nice is a Halloween costume. Yeah. True story. Such a silly man. Like, this is Finley's. Why did he put this in here? This is his tiny little art. To gift this to me and just didn't tell me about it. I don't know. This whole room, like, look. So this is like stuff I'm like, okay, I could scrapbook with this. There's stuff in there from like Disneyland and random pieces of paper that I don't even know if it makes sense to hold on to anymore, but we have it. We have this situation that, like, this is left over from doing Candyland art. This is just accumulation of kids coming in here and like laying of blankets, and my shoes should be over there, but they were over here. This is from my crafts when I was actually sitting and doing this stuff. I was going through my crafts to see what I had. And then, yeah, I started like a donation pile down here. That's garbage that needs to go out. More shoes to put away. Shoes, by the way, is another one of those things where I'm like, is there any shoes I can get rid of? But I have worn all of those. Every single one. So maybe not. And then I have leftover craft stuff. Like, what am I going to do with all that? I don't know. So, I need to go make dinner. We're just going to leave this. I got my clothes put away. And I found an earring. Okay, I got another one of my quick cooking Taste of Homes books. And this one is Canadian. No, it's not. That's just the price in Canada. Why is Canada $1 more? Calm down. Anyways. Confetti, sausage, and rice. Prep. Total time is only 30 minutes. This is from Canton, Ohio. Carol McGee shares this economical one-dish wonder. My husband and I came up with this hearty meal when we were on a tight budget, she writes. It's still one of our favorites today. I even double it for potluck. So, let's go, Carol. It's just sausage. You brown your sausage in butter, you remove it, and then in those drippings you saute onion, pepper, celery, and then you add in all the remaining ingredients, which is hot water, rice, frozen peas and carrots, mushrooms, frozen corn, and then chicken bouillon cubes. You reduce the heat, and you cover and you let it simmer for 15 minutes. And then you put the sausage back in the pan, you mix it up, and you feed them, you know? And I was like, I like how easy this is. So we'll see if they like it. You just never know around here. Here's the sausage I chose. The good stuff. Love this sausage. Their apple chicken one is really good too if you're gonna make a breakfast sausage type ordeal. There we go. Well, already had one child come in and ask if he can have something else. Oh man. I went to church this morning, which I went back to a church that I went to in my preteen, kind of teenage years. It is quite small. I was looking around as I was sitting in the lesson for today, and I didn't see too many people my age, but that's all right. They had a nice lesson talking through a part of Exodus, where essentially they talk about kind of pausing and waiting for direction from God, because sometimes, especially in today's day and age, we can be quite hurried or looking for quick results, quick answers, and sometimes we just act quickly, and sometimes we need to pause. So he's talking about, you know, pausing before you respond to that Facebook post, or pausing before you engage with a relative that maybe is more difficult to engage with. Things like that. It was a nice little lesson. There was a fella that chatted with me afterwards and said that the church has been very welcoming to him, and that it feels like family there, because apparently he had a spot on his brain, and there was people in the church reaching out and praying for him, and so now he's been going, and it's where his parents used to go when he was a kid. I think he was about 10 years older than me, based on his story and timeline of things. But we'll see. I'm gonna keep going and see just how that journey goes. It certainly felt more relatable, accepting, comfortable than the last church I attended. And I really still have this desire to attend a church that's in my neighborhood. It's just on my heart. So, yeah. Celery. I'm a little bit nervous about this week. So, for those of you that have been around know that I work in the industry of social services, and we determine eligibility for things like food stamps. And this week is going to be very stressful for people because they're not getting their food stamps. And it's kind of hard to know what kind of interactions will come across and how understanding people will be. Because I already know people to be a little bit on edge with normal stuff. So hopefully they understand and, you know, accept the resources we're able to give. And my staff doesn't doesn't quit on me. That's another worry of mine. It's kind of a heavy time around here. Let's see, it said, stir in remaining ingredients. I need 2 cups of hot water. All right, here's that easy peasy confetti sausage dish. It does have quite a few vegetables in it. We'll see.
Oh, none.
We'll see if they eat it. I think it's gonna be good. It's 6:25 and I think I want to sit here and edit this video and see if I can get it uploaded. And then after I do that, I am either going to read or watch more YouTube. Just kind of follow the flow. I really want to find a book that helps me with like organization or like tackling things in my home, because I really do want to just have a house full of things that I love and to get rid of the excess, because I feel overwhelmed and I want to like wake up in the morning and have like the simple chores of laundry, dishes, and just tidying, and not feel like I am just buried in things. Like right now I have on my fireplace a random cord, art Finn made me, a meditation with God like guiding book, a random shirt, a coin purse, some like solo socks, and it just looks cluttered and crazy. And I'm like, why are we like this? A random shoe. Where is its mate? I don't know. But there are so many corners and areas in my house that is like that. And when you have little chaos piles like that everywhere, it just makes you feel crazy. And I want to just throw away all those solo socks. And I very well might. But I want to find a book that helps me like plan and figure out how to attack things in my home and make sure that my house feels intentional and like home. I don't know how else to say it. What's up, dude?
What are you talking about?
Talking about a kind of book that I want to find that I haven't found yet. The Essentialism book, I feel like, is potentially the book. It didn't grab me though. So like I said, I think it's like a $9 book. And I'm like, will I find one better? I'm going to keep looking. I know that there's that Marie Kondo book. I don't want to read that one. I'm not interested in that one. But I'll find something. If I do find something, I might share little bits of it. But yeah, I'm either going to do that. I might pick up the Bible and read a little bit. I don't know. I'm in Samuel right now. So I've made a dent. I already wrote in my gratitude journal this morning. I've been doing that every morning, and it has been very nice. And being thankful has just been flowing out of me, which is a good thing, because there was a period of time where I was feeling kind of bitter or like ungrateful. I just wasn't seeing the positives, and starting my day off that way has been a good move. And it's a beautiful book. Look at this. It was gifted to me. It's so pretty. But anywho's, I'm not going to write in that because I already wrote in it this morning. But yeah, I'm either going to edit and read or edit and watch. But either way, I'm going to sizzle down this Sunday and relax. I turned off that light. My husband left it on. Ah! Rosie's looking at me like, what, Ma? What? Are you gonna come hang out with me? Ooh, girl. You're such a good girl. Thank you guys for hanging out this Sunday with me. I hope that that extra hour was a blessing to you guys, because it was a blessing to me. That was definitely what we wrote about this morning, was that extra hour, because it was like, it just changed my morning. Until next time, take care, love always. Bye.